Okay, Miss Neal's class, jumping into lesson 16 of our Saxon math. And let's look at our flashcards. So first, counting up by 6. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. And starting over, make sure to say it with me. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. Awesome job, friends. A quarter to. What is a quarter to 8? A quarter to 8. A quarter to 8 is 7:45. We want to remember that quarter to equals 45 minutes, subtract 1 hour. Quarter to equals 45 minutes, subtract 1 hour. And our third flashcard for today, round 58 to the nearest 10. Round 58 to the nearest 10. If we round 58 to the nearest 10, that will be 60. And our fourth, 35 subtracted by 12, which is our bigger number of 35 and 12. 35 is our bigger number, and we put that on top. We write 12 right below it. And do I borrow? For 35 subtracted by 12, I do not borrow. 35 subtracted by 12 is 23. All right, so following the little Cheeto here, lesson 16, new concept. Adding 3-digit numbers. Add $472 and $216. Out of these two numbers, which is our greater number? If you said 472, that is right. 472 is greater than 216. So we would write these vertically so we can add them, always putting the larger number on top. And looking at our ones place, 2 plus 6. What is 2 plus 6? 8. And then looking at our tens place, our second number, 7 plus 1. What is 7 plus 1? 8. And finally, looking at our third number, our hundreds place, what is 4 plus 2? 4 plus 2 is 6. So our sum for $472 plus $216 equals $688. And now looking at our next problem, 365. Let's go back here. Get the Cheeto. Add $365 and $427. Which out of the two numbers is the greater number? If you said 427, you are right. 427 is the greater number, so we will put that on top. We would write that down first. And under it, we would write 365, our second number. Looking in our ones place, what is 7 plus 5? Seven plus 5 is 12. We would put that 2 in our ones place, our 1 in our tens place. Oops. All right, what is 1 plus 2 plus 6 in our tens place? 1 plus 2 plus 6. 1 plus 2 plus 6 is 9. And finally, our hundreds place. Looking here at our orange, 4 plus 3. What is 4 plus 3? 4 plus 3 is 7. So our sum for $427 plus $365 is $792. Okay, and moving on. Our next problem, add $154 and $382. Which one out of these two numbers is the greater number? If you said 382, that is right. 382 is greater than 154. So we would write 382 first and 154 below it. And then looking at our ones place, 2 plus 4. What is 2 plus 4? 2 plus 4 is 6. Whoops. Oh, I have to move my little box up. You can't see it. 2 plus 4 is 6. And 8 plus 5, looking in my tens place. Eight plus 5. Eight plus 5 is 13. So we would write my 3 in the tens place. And my 1 we would put on top of the hundreds place. Now what is 1 plus 3 plus 1? 1 plus 3 plus 1 is 5. So the sum of $382 plus $154 is $536. $145 and $219. Which is our greater number? Our greater number is 219. If you got that right, phenomenal job. We will write that first. And our 145 right below it. Looking at our ones place, what is 9 plus 5? 9 plus 5? 9 plus 5 is 14. Put our 1 in our tens place. 1 plus 1 plus 4. What is 1 plus 1 plus 4? It is 6. And finally, looking at our third number in the hundreds place, 2 plus 1. What is 2 plus 1? 3. So our sum for 219 plus 145 is 364. Next, add 311 and 265. I'm sorry, 256, starting over. Which is our bigger number? $311 is our bigger number. And 256 will go under. Looking at our ones place, what is 6 plus 1? 6 plus 1 is 7. Looking at our tens place, what is 1 plus 5? 1 plus 5 is 6. And finally, our third place, our hundreds place, what is 3 plus 2? 3 plus 2 is 5. So the sum of 311 is plus 256 is 567. And finally, our last one. Add 617 and 125. Which is our greater number? Which is our greater number? 617. I'll write that first and then write 125 below it. Looking at our ones place, 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. Oops. Putting it in our ones place. Putting that 1 over our tens place so we can add it into our equation. What is 1 plus 1 plus 2? 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4. And finally, our hundreds place, 6 plus 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. So our sum for 617 plus 125 is 742. Now moving on to our lesson practice. Looking at number A. This is where you would want to get your grid sheet paper, where you have labeled your A through I. And I will go over A with you. Oops. So, out of $430 plus $120, which is the greater number, the greater number is $430. So we write our 120 underneath. Looking at our ones place, what is 0 plus 0 at our ones place? 0 plus 0 is 0. And at our tens place, 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. And 4 plus 1 in our hundreds place. 4 plus 1 is 5. So our sum for $430 plus $120 is $550. And I will do H and I with you as well. So finding number H on your graph paper. How much money is 5 $100 bills and 3 $10 bills and 13 $1 bills? So 5 $100 bills, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, equals what? $500 bills. Oops. 3 $10 bills equals $30. And 13 $1 bill, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 equals 13 $1 bill. So now we have our three sums. Which is our 30, our 500, and 13. Out of these three numbers, which is the greater number? 500. Next, we'll put our 30. And then after that, underneath, we'll put our 13. Remembering that we're always starting from the right, the ones side. Now we're going to add these numbers. Looking at the ones place, 0 plus 0 plus 3. What is 0 plus 0 plus 3? 3. And then looking at our tens place, 0 plus 3 plus 1. 0 plus 3 plus 1 is 4. And finally, looking at our hundreds place, we can just drop that 5 down because 5 plus 0 equals 5. So our sum is $543. This would be the answer to number H. And number I. How much money is 4 $100 bills, 6 $10 bills, and 15 $1 bill? First, 4 $100 bills. 100 plus 100. 4 times equals how many? 400. Next, 6 $10 bills. 6 $10 bills equal 60. And 15 $1 bills. Is $15. Making sure we label. So our three sums are $400, $60, and $15. Out of these three numbers, which is our greater number? $400. Next, we'll put 60 in the tens place, starting at the tens place, plus 15. What is 0 plus 0 plus 5? 0 plus 0 plus 5 is 5. Looking at our tens place, 0 plus 6 plus 1, 7. And finally, our hundreds place, we're just going to drop that 4 down because 4 plus 0 is 4. And our sum of 400 plus 60 plus 15 is $475. And we're going to make sure we always box and label our answer. Now you can pause the video now to write these down. And going back to our questions before, okay, everything that you see highlighted in green, you can pause the video now and solve these problems. All right, make sure to pause your video now to do B through G. And if you're all finished, welcome back. Starting with the answers for number B. If you got 367 for number B, awesome job. You're going to star that. If you didn't, that's okay. You can circle it and then write the correct answer, seeing where you went wrong. For number C, 574 is the answer. If you got that right, awesome job. Star that. Circle it if you did not. Or if you did not, sorry, correct it. This is our lesson practice, so you can always correct it. And for number D, 936 is our answer. If you got that right, awesome job. Number E, 694. Number F, $895. And G, 556. Remember to always box your answers. When you have with the sum. And you can pause that video now to check your answers. You can pause the video now to check your answers. And moving on to the homework. So, you can pause the video now. We are going to do today's problems. If you pause now and do numbers 1, 7, 11, and 16, we can go over those. Okay, and here is our homework page. Lesson 16, page 90 out of your Saxon book. I will attach the Saxon pages to the Infinite Campus assessment. And today's problems, first, second, and third.